fuck. I can't stand the internet. Y'all make me sick. And I love y'all. God, dog. I can't stand y'all. I had somewhere to go. I hope, you know what? I hope I'm not getting a bunch of feedback. Because lately when I've been trying to record in the car, I've been getting feedback. But anyway, y'all make me sick. I have somewhere to go right now. And I've been sitting in this cold ass car for 10 minutes laughing at Instagram. The internet is undefeated. All the way into 2019. I mean, what's this year? 2018. I only have a quarter of a tank of gas, which is empty for me. You know that the thermos I've been bragging about this whole time, I had to change it because it doesn't fit in a freaking cup holder. When y'all make these amazing, eternal lasting ass thermoses, I need y'all to. No, they think they're bad because they got a Hummer. No, where am I going first? Car wash. Why y'all ain't remind me? It's cold enough to take this hair down. I have on 2 pair of pants, so I look my old big size. Y'all, I was looking at some of our first workout videos and posted and still haven't figured out how I want my outline structure to go. But man, ooh, you can see them 20 pounds. I'm not here for it. One of you sent me something over the holidays, and I wasn't here to pick it up. So by the time I went to pick it up, they had sent it back. So I don't know who you are, but thank you. Unless you sent me some anthrax or some shit. In which case, tag, you're it. Because it's coming right back to your ass. My heart dropped though. Because and they told me they sent it back, girl, I was crushed. And I said then I wasn't never going to go a week without either checking my box or having it checked. Which can't be guaranteed because if something miraculous happens and somebody... Come on out. You coming out? You not? You ain't coming out? Right up front. Oh, shit. Woo, that wind is stinging. Oh, man. Oh, man. I bet you what? I really do not like my seatbelt, man, but I put it on because I'm black. I don't want to invite excuses for America to murder me. So I'll be gone soon enough. Well, hopefully not that soon, but you know, our president. I bet you other countries are glad that America is being exposed too, right? Because if we still had, think about it. I'm not trying to rile y'all up, but your president is just unable to, because he's psychopath. He's unable to cloak America's racism. But think about all of the presidents that we have had who have been able to cloak the racism. How you do this? Where they do it at? Okay, important notice. Antennas are side mirrors. I know Mr. told me don't worry about that, but I'm finna tuck my side mirrors in. No, you know what? I'm not. Because if something happened, he just gonna have to fix it, right? He gonna have to fix my mirror. Because he said it was no problem. We finna see. Ooh, I almost turned my music back on. Girl, that really was the bomb wash. That was a bomb car wash. Shout out to them. Now my car doesn't have to be dirty anymore because I will go years and not wash this damn car. Years. And and we need that because Mr. been trying to get me a new car for the last 3 years. But I've been fist fighting him successfully about it. So he hasn't been able to go, bitch. To buy me a new car. Ooh, I don't know how to act, girl. I don't know how to act. I'm gonna be over there this free vacuuming over there too. I'm gonna be over there. God, dog, nice job.
Yeah, with nobody on today's Soviet throwbacks.
I love these gloves because these some cheap ass gloves. When I say cheap ass gloves, these hoes, what y'all gonna do? When I say cheap ass gloves, these hoes cost $1. $1 for these gloves at the corner store. They not liable to save your extremities in below freezing temperature, you hear me? But yeah, the actual police station is right up yonder. In white world, that means, oh good, it's secure where the children will be playing. But to black people, it's like, you know, watch your extra watch your back for the setup. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, what I was saying before is, bitch, and your damn rearview mirror is tucked in. They trying to speed in a school zone, and your mirror is tucked in. Fuck. That bitch not even from here. Where you from? What kind of license plate is that? What kind of fuck shit? See, that was unnecessary cussing I just did. Unnecessary cussing. I don't have no problem with cussing. Matter of fact, I don't trust motherfuckers that don't cuss. How about that? I don't. I don't trust neither one of them. I don't trust people that don't cuss and people that claim not to cuss, whether they do or not. I don't trust you. I don't. Oh, don't let this grocery store trip creep up over $200. Please. And hallelujah and amen. To continue the conversation I was talking about in terms of, you know, taking care of yourself, worry about yourself. Nobody's gonna take care of you like you. I was watching a young lady who's getting her PhD, and she was discussing her struggles at her university. She had to switch labs a couple of times. One time was sexual harassment. One time was racism. And in the case of her, she didn't detail her sexual harassment incidents, but there was more than one by the same professor. And of course, nobody was saying it. Everybody Oprah Winfrey'd him. You heard me? And so he, you know, he definitely wasn't reprimanded in such a way that it's not something that he would do anymore. And so, in light of the fact she's very, not just smart, because smart and intelligent aren't the same things. I know you guys have been conditioned to think it is. Smart, intelligent, and wise are not all the same things. Although they can all exist in the same individual, they can, but most often do not. So, you know, with the knowledge that she's going to get her PhD and making note of her experiences, I developed a concern for her because I know with a PhD, I don't know if she's getting a clinical PhD, I don't know what type of PhD she's going for, but that lets me also know that the education that she's going to get is also going to be scrutinized by our system. So if you think that you are just now experiencing those levels of racism, wait till you realize that you're actually being trained to participate in the execution of said racist system as a medical professional. Wait till you figure that shit out. Where do you see that? Thank you. Good looking out. Yeah. That's how I roll. I be getting front row parking spaces. I don't know. Of all the gifts in the world for God to give me, why was that one of them? I am not complaining, especially over the holiday and during holidays and days like today when the high is 22 degrees, girl. I appreciate these front row parking spots. I need to find my head wraps because the scarf don't want to stay on my head no kind of way. I have a little water in my purse, a little water in my car, a bunch of big waters in my car. Oh, I even got this Boost that had 10 grams of protein. That ain't enough. I believed it when Slim Fast first came out in the 80s. I believed in Slim Fast for like a week. Then it was like, this is some bullshit. And it is some bullshit. I'm not saying it didn't work for some people, but there are levels, girl. Ooh, this hat gonna protect me when I come back out. I want to wear it in there, but I know I'm gonna catch fire, so just gonna fold it up like so and put it in my pocket. Ooh, monies. Oh, this came from Mr. This came from Mr. There's a story about that. He laughs at me because I always steal his fives and his singles. But I want, when he tries to give me money, big bills, anything over 5, I won't take it, right? So he was laughing because he told one of his coworkers, he was like, yeah, my wife, he's like, I try to, we had a thing when we were newlyweds where he would try to give me money. You got any money? And I'd say, yeah, even if I don't have money, because I don't want to, you know, I got this, all my life, because I live in America, I've seen people always wanting to get something from people. So when I find someone in this world who is a genuine human who I love, you know, I love them for being just a good human being, I don't want anything from them, you know, materially. Even when I need the assistance or I need help, or if someone's offering me something that I actually need, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm that chick, which is horrible if you are really, you know, closed mouths really don't get fed. So I've gone through life a lot of times not getting fed or figuring it out. don't knock the hustle, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I would never take money. So to this day, I still won't take money from him, but I will take singles and fives. And I also quarters. I used to be quarters, but since people don't mess with change too much anymore, I don't really mess with them. But I do have I have a whole drawer of quarters right here. Quarters, that's what you hear. So he wanted to give me some money, and he knew I wouldn't take it. So he put it all in fives and singles. So sometimes we also low-key in front of other people, and they don't realize the joke. We'll add on to the joke, and it's gone everywhere from to I have so many singles because stripping is my side hustle. You know, I strip. I'm a stripper, right? And all that stuff. So yesterday, as a matter of fact, he gave me a balled up bill, and so I thought it was like a 5, but it turned out to be a 10, and I was going to give it back to him, but I really didn't have no money, so I wanted to keep it. And so I looked at it, and I looked at him, and we just bust out laughing. He didn't know I was broke though. And so I said, you know what? I was like, I'll take it this time. For you, I'll take it this time. And so he's like, oh, we moving up in the world. We moving up in the world. I was like, yeah, honey, I'm finna be balling. I want it all. Give me what you got, you know. Well, that's except for if it's a $20 bill or over, I don't want it. so he gave me the $10 bill, and I need it, shit. Let me go to this grocery store, child, and run up his wear out the account. But look at this hat, isn't this cool? And this falls down over your ears, girl. Yes. It's a butch ass hat, but I love it. Right up my alley. And I think it's cute. So, I'm not gonna wear it inside, I wear it outside. Does he have a gun? Because this is concealed carry, bro. Fuck it. What I'm gonna do? Racists need groceries too. Racists need groceries too. See how fair we are as black people? Even when we know you ain't shit, we don't fuck with you, and we will fuck you up if you lay the wrong hands on me. You gonna catch these hands, okay? But what we gonna do? The country's come clean. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is. Oh, this is what I was gonna say before. I'm gonna say this and then I'm going to this grocery store. You know, again, not trying to wake people up or anything, so don't y'all targeters come after me. But Trump is a psychopath, so he's actually mentally unable to control himself. This is not up for discussion. He's a psychopath, and he's proven it repeatedly before he even became president. But when you think like that, it reminds you of how long we have been conditioned to just accept. Well, we had to, because if you come over slaves when you first get free, you can't just then be like, hey, no fair. We need to be able to vote too. We should have equal whatever. You can't just come out of slavery and make those demands. Morally, you can, but realistically, you're dealing with racists. How you think they're gonna respond to that? What sociopathic racists are not gonna be like? You know what? You're right. I don't know why I didn't have compassion. I've been so wrong. Let me change. That's just not gonna happen. You can't change them. Just like a lot of people claim they want, you know, better things in life or want a situation to be better. If you are a certain way that invited this situation, until you change your mind, you can't change the situation, and you can't change your mind overnight. You know that if you're a good girl that loves bad boys, you're not gonna overnight be able to recognize a good man when you see one. You wouldn't recognize a good man if he took his jacket off and put it over a puddle for you to walk across. You wouldn't recognize him. You're not equipped. You haven't been taught. Your parents fucked up. The system colonized you. Whatever the situation is. So I'm saying that to say, after Trump, we're going to, if you have basic common sense, logical common sense, after Trump, and it's unfortunate that it took Trump for people to understand this. If you even choose to understand after that, it doesn't matter who they make president. It's just going to be a person who's able to hide their bigoted instability. They just been able to hide it easier. All the racist presidents we've had, all of them, except for John F. Kennedy, except for obviously President Obama and John F. Kennedy to the best of his ability, because they tried to they did pump his brakes now, didn't they? So him they'll get, because he wants to make the world a humanely better place. But this guy here, we got crazy people in all genres. We don't have anybody that's morally crazy enough that can risk it all and go handle this situation. Because I don't know a whole bunch of people that are going to be mad at you for doing it. You know what I'm saying? This president is the first person that I have had the misfortune of being exposed to over a long period of time, who, when they pass away, I don't think that anyone will be genuinely sad. I don't think that there will be a sane and moral person that would be genuinely sad. And that sounds really bad on my part, but that doesn't speak to me. That speaks to that person. Because I was just thinking, I was like, that sounds kind of hateful of me. But no, he's hateful. And that's why there will be no, but he's such a psychopath. I could see him doing the thing that they did in Asia, where people had to mourn Kim Jong's dad for 90 days. I think they had to. They had to publicly cry and mourn his death, or face persecution, if not death. So I could see him doing that. I could see him, low key in his spirit going, hey, that's a good idea. I'm gonna make that rule. If anything happens to me, everybody gotta publicly mourn. I could see that making sense to someone like him. Let me go in this grocery store. It was privilege day as per usual, but when I tell you that I got so many sales, girl. Usually I'm unbothered by, let me go this way. I see the Popo jacket, somebody back that way. But yeah, sales, like actual real sales, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about my Honeycrisp apples, right? About damn near $5 a pound. Bitch. $1.49. $1.49. It might have been 42. It might have been less. Bitch. I got so many apples. That I got 2 bags that said, you know how when they ring you up at the register and it tells you how much you save when you got something on sale? One bag said 31 something. I was like, oh, that must be the heavy bag. The other bag said $36. So on apples alone, I saved over $65. Let's go ahead and round that off. Yeah, on apples alone. Then I showed y'all this new heavy duty, maybe I didn't show you, but they have this new heavy duty non-stick foil. I showed you guys before, it was like $10 for the largest roll, and that was 95 square feet. Boo-bye. But anyway, they had the smaller ones that just had the 35 square feet, and it's normally $5, bitch, and it was $1 and something, $1.40, $1.40 something was the magic number. 140 was the magic number at the grocery store today. So I got just a couple of those, and I was like, shit, I'm not gonna come across this sale again, so let me get about 6 of these hoes. I was like, what 6? Why not? Give me 6. Okay? Give me 6. And it was something else, I can't remember what it was. I emptied the damn shelf, a couple of things that I emptied the damn shelf. This reminds me of that time where I went to the store, and everything that I got that was on sale, there was only literally 1 or 2 on the shelf left. Which alarmed me, because I was like, if there's only 1 or 2 left, they on sale, there's only 1 or 2 left, what's wrong with these? Why other people didn't get these? Why are these left on the shelf? But I got them. That's how they get us with these sales, y'all. But girl, y'all know I don't give no fucks. I'm gonna sell out for the Honeycrisp if it goes on sale. Like that. Girl, I sat in front of those apples so long, picking and choosing which 50 apples I want. And I might not even be exaggerating when I say 50 damn apples. It might be closer to 40, because I remember, yeah, just short of 40, because I remember squeezing 20 in one bag, and the other bag I couldn't get quite 20 in there, so. Girl, yeah. I spent way too much money, but the thing is, we know we're gonna spend too much money either way it goes, and we just try not to and hope we don't. But girl, once I saw the sales that I saw on the stuff that I actually buy, I unloaded the wallet on them hoes. Mister ain't gonna be happy, but he ain't gonna be mad. Yeah. I got these earmuffs for a damn $1 in the same place that I got these gloves I have on last time. And like I say, they're not gonna stop your digits from falling off if you get caught outside in below 0 weather, but they will do you right like they are doing me right now. And because they're so small, I can stick this right in my pocket. I got on that, and I have on the hat that and thank God I was well protected. I was still cold, because it's cold as hell. It's 20 degrees. But yes, is all I'm saying. Yes is all I'm saying. Yes. Oh, damn, what I'm gonna cook tonight? I know what I'm gonna cook. Bad news is that won't give me time to clock any billable hours tonight. That's okay. Y'all know I'm trying to earn my keep. I'm gonna text that man right now and tell him how awful and fantastic this grocery trip was. Awful and fantastic.